Hi, I'm Tracy Pierce. Today I want to tell you a bit about the energetic healing work that I do with animals. So the technique that I'm certified in is called Energetic Synchronization Technique, or B.E.S.T for short. It's a bit of a mouthful. So this technique was originally developed by a chiropractor back in the 1960s, 1970s. And what he noticed was he was trained in the traditional kind of crack your spine kind of chiropractic. And he was noticing that his clients or his patients were not holding their adjustments as well as they should, or as well as he thought they should anyway. And so he did a lot of tuning in, and he was kind of a spiritual guy. And he had this dream about B.E.S.T and this combination of factors that could really unlock something in people's subconscious energy that would help them hold the physical adjustment of the chiropractor even better. So originally when he developed this, it was developed for adult humans. So the adult human version is a bit more complicated, but as time went on, they did develop a more simplistic version that was for young children, infants, and eventually animals. So I was certified in B.E.S.T in 2011, and then I worked for a couple years with an elite master B.E.S.T practitioner, worked with her as my mentor. And I've had the chance to facilitate, a number of amazing sessions with humans and animals, and have really come to see just what an amazing technology this is. So basically, B.E.S.T it uses kinesiology as one of its primary pathfinders, if you will. It's also a vibrational or quantum healing technology, which means we use a combination of specific feelings, numbers, and I'm also holding a specific combination of contact points, usually on my little bear friend, Sam here. So it really is these three factors when it comes to at least working with animals. That's the key to unlocking these subconscious blocks that get stuck in their energy. And all of this is determined through kinesiology so that the individual body tells us what is most important to heal at this moment. So what this combination of factors does is help release stuck places in the energy. It can also help unwind and release old trauma patterns. And there's another part of the B.E.S.T technique. There are kind of different parts of the technique, but there's another part of the technique that we do that balances the polarities in the energy field, as well as it has kind of an overall energy balancing effect. Now, B.E.S.T can be done remotely or in person. I have found that remote sessions are just as effective as in-person sessions, and I use my little surrogate teddy bear here, Sam, to help me facilitate those. So I've seen some really incredible results from this technique, from this technology. Some examples, I've seen cats stop fighting with each other. I had one dog that I worked with who he had been hit by a car, and the vet just wasn't sure if the dog was going to make it. And I did a little bit of B.E.S.T on him from a distance. And my friend called me the next day and was like, wow, he kind of had a bit of a miraculous recovery. I was a little shocked by that one at the immediate effect that B.E.S.T had on his situation. And I've also seen it help with cats who urinate out of the box. I mean, it kind of depends on the situation why the cat is peeing out of the box. But sometimes if there's a physical element going on, like I've seen this happen a number of times with cats that maybe got into electrical wires and have had a bit of a shock, it can help release some of that old traumatic energy such that they don't pee out of the box anymore. Now, it's not all miraculous healings or incredible and miraculous things that seem to happen all the time with B.E.S.T, because not all animals want to be healed or not all animals want to be cured. We do all have to die of something. But what I found is even with animals who are getting close to the end of their lives, it may be that B.E.S.T really helps the transition, the death process be a little bit easier or more comfortable. I certainly saw that with my own cats, and that's a big part of how I came into doing B.E.S.T in the first place with animals, was learning it for my own cat who was having a health issue. And she did eventually pass away, but what I saw was that doing B.E.S.T with her did make the transition and the death process quite a bit easier, actually. And I ended up seeing this with all three of our cats who passed away. So even if there is no miraculous recovery, it can really provide comfort, and really allow the death unwinding or unfolding to be a lot easier and less painful than it may have been otherwise. So if you find this technique really interesting, or if you're interested to learn more about energetic healing for your animal friend, head on over to my website. That's tracy-pierce.com. Check it out, learn more. If you'd like to book a session, you can do that there. All right, I hope this information has been helpful and you'll consider booking a session and learning more about B.E.S.T. All right, until next time, until we meet again, take care and be well.